Sandra Hüller is finally earning some much-deserved international recognition for her starring roles in the Best Picture-nominated Anatomy of a Fall and The Zone of Interest, but her breakout role came way back in 2016. In Anatomy of a Fall, Hüller plays Sandra Hüller, a famous writer who's put on trial for murder following her husband's mysterious death. In The Zone of Interest, she plays Hedwig Haas, the wife of Nazi Commandant Rudolf Haas, who tries to build an idyllic life for her family next door to the Auschwitz concentration camp. Hüller is one of the few actors to appear in 2 Best Picture nominees in the same year. She's also earned a Best Actress nod for her turn in Anatomy of a Fall. This is a major turning point in Hüller's career, bringing her talents to the attention of a global audience outside her native Germany. But she already got her big break a few years ago with a highly acclaimed comedy drama that's as touching as it is absurd. Sandra Hüller got her breakthrough role in 2016's Toni Erdmann. Winifred and Ines sit in a car in Toni Erdmann. Hüller got her breakthrough role as Ines Conradi in Maren Aid's 2016 movie Toni Erdmann. Toni Erdmann stars Peter Simonischek as Ines' estranged father Winfried, who dons a wig and a pair of false teeth and presents himself as a character named Toni Erdmann in a desperate bid to connect with his daughter. At first, she's furious that he keeps crashing her social and work events in character, but eventually realizes that it's his way of reaching out to her. Toni Erdmann was met with universal praise, with Sight and Sound naming it the greatest movie of 2016. It won Best International Film at the Independent Spirit Awards and it was nominated for the Academy Award for Best International Feature Film, but lost to The Salesman. This quirky father-daughter story connected with audiences across the world and introduced Hüller as an up-and-coming actor to watch. Her palpable on-screen chemistry with Simonischek sold the reality of the film's absurdist situational comedy. How Hüller's performance in Toni Erdmann compares to her recent Oscar-nominated movies. Sandra Hüller singing in Toni Erdmann. Hüller's performance in Toni Erdmann is very different from her performances in Anatomy of a Fall and The Zone of Interest, but there are similarities, too. Whereas the protracted legal proceedings of Anatomy of a Fall and the Holocaust setting of The Zone of Interest left no room for levity, Hüller gives a much more humorous performance in Toni Erdmann. But the same level of authenticity and realism seen in Sandra Hüller's recent Oscar-nominated movies is still there.